Ohayo! Hi! Ohayo! Ohayoki. Hi. Okay. Hi. Okay. In advance, I want to apologize in the case that my voice is fried. I did a really long recording session yesterday, which is why I had to postpone the stream. But trust me, I think I did well, so it's all well and worth it. So pray for my voice. Upcoming 2 streams. Yeah, this is the first stream of the day. And today, 今日は we are doing a bit of a funny thing, you see. So I had a bunch of yokai dachis message me in Maros asking me for my incredible guidance on various subjects of life. And as a person who is a NEET and doesn't leave their room at all, I am going to provide my 100% always correct, truthful, factual advice. Yoki's our therapist tonight. I guess you could call it that. Am I your therapist for tonight? Am I? I like these qualifications. Exactly. My qualifications are that I talked to one woman in my life. Well, that's it. That's it. That's my qualifications. I didn't go to school or anything. Our NEET advisor. I like to think I'm overly qualified for this job. I just pray Maros aren't a bunch of trauma dumps. I was scrolling through them and a lot of them are. But listen, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? I talked to one woman too, my mom. How'd you know it was my mom too? Anyway, I'm way too qualified for stuff like this. So before we hop into it, I want to chat a little bit. Because I'm cripplingly lonely. I was by myself all day yesterday. I didn't really join too many calls like that, except in the morning in which I was warming up my voice, and for the rest of the day I was all alone. So I've been starved of human interaction. So how are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? You missed Yoki? I know. You just must have been suffering without me. I'm so sorry. Praise be to the divine yokai that there be no trauma dumps. There are trauma dumps, you know, naturally. On my phone at work mostly, so I'm just listening, but I can't wait for the shit post tomorrow's 100%. That's what I'm excited for too. Also, why are you on your phone at work? Start working. I'm gonna dock your pay. I'm your boss now. Doing good since I finished errands. That's good! You finished errands. You're a productive member of society today. That's more than I can say for myself. Can we get a clap for this guy? Can we get a pachi pachi? Woo! Functional member of society. On my phone, all shift. Oh, look at you being such a well adjusted member of society. My chat is glitching. Mr. Chat, are you okay? Oh, it's been more than 3 months. There's no hope for me now. Yep, you can't escape now. It's been more than 3 months. Listen, it's so over for you. You've been here for 3 months. Consider your life over. Well adjusted, but no, still a member that's good enough for me. I'm a ghost. What do you mean human interaction? Something interaction. You know, something. I guess it's Yover for me too. Yeah, it's so Yover for both of you. I feel a little bad actually. Almost. I almost feel bad. Hold on, I should probably fix the way this chat is right now. You know what? Let me do this. There we go. Oh. There we go. Hi! Maybe they would feel better with the Subway Surfers. You guys are actual children. You guys are actual children now. I don't think there's any hope for you. Honestly. You say that on a job interview. I can't focus unless I have Subway Surfers on the side of my computer screen. That's pathetic. You're pathetic. Over. I never even got the chance to start. Well, since your life is already over, you should remember to Yoki. You should super chat to Yoki. Listen, I don't get paid enough for this, honestly. I have to put up with all of you. Isn't that a hard job? Isn't that difficult? You should be praising me. I have to put up with all of you. Come on, you guys should start paying up. How dare 40% not trust our degenerate neat yokai? I don't know why. I'm so trustworthy. I'm so trustworthy. Don't you think, chat? Don't you think I'm so trustworthy? Look at me. To focus is to snooze. Well, yeah, but you know what I focus on? I'm very good at focusing on your mother. I'm not a child. I'm at least this many old. Hachi! Hachi-san! Hi! Everybody, this is Hachi. So, Hachi, you know my singing shorts? Hachi is the one who edits all of those. The beautiful videos that I sing along to. Those are all edited by Hachi. Hachi is a really talented video editor and motion graphic artist. Everybody should go follow Hachi whenever they get the chance because their works are really pretty. I remember Hachi saying to me that they dropped by my streams. I was really embarrassed. I was like, oh, I'm being watched by somebody so talented. How many mothers have you claimed for chat? Too many. I can't keep track of all of them. You know, I'm a very busy yokai, mostly because I'm just meeting up with all of your mothers. Those videos are incredible. Aren't they? They're so good. I'm very excited to work with Hachi more in the future. And trust me, I want to cook up more songs. I'm gonna sing a lot more. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I can't hear anything because I messed up my OBS, so you're gonna have to give me a second. Let me fix it. Okay, 1 second. Let me fix my let me fix my everything. I don't know. I broke something. I'm pretty sure. But I don't think you guys are surprised anymore. I don't think you can be surprised anymore. Okay, let me turn this off. Let me turn this. Okay, I fixed everything. It's all good now. Okay. Are you guys ready to get started? Who's ready? Who's ready? Can I get a show of hands in the chat? Who's ready to get started? Who's ready to solve people's problems? Are you ready? What, did you fix yourself? What are you talking about? I'm fine. I've always been fine. See? Look at me. I'm extremely sane. I'm an extremely sane person. Can you fix my marriage? Yeah. Hold on. Just give me like 5 minutes alone with your wife. Trust me. So you can't fix me? I can make her worse? No. My point here is to make everybody worse, but that's not what I told them. I told that I'm gonna fix their problems, but I'm kind of a liar, so... Are you guys ready to get started? Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Ikuzo. Alright. Let's see. Phone call number 1. Here we go. Okay. Help Yoki! The IRS is on my ass. Should I evade even more taxes? Okay, so what you do here is you do a little thing I like to call money laundering. So, essentially, how you do this is you steal money from a bank, siphon people's money, and then you start a business that isn't easily trackable by the IRS who comes and goes. Something like a VTuber company. You could start a VTuber company because a lot of donations are anonymous. So the IRS will have difficulty tracking who's come and gone. So you can successfully evade taxes that way by pretending that all of your earnings are coming from the VTuber company. That way, it looks like you're making a lot more money than you actually do. And you can spend more business expenses, you know. You can, it's very good for tax write-offs. Anyway, the answer to this question is First Mario, she's suggesting crimes. Money laundering. Listen. You gotta do it. Don't conform to society, okay? Conforming to society is stuff that losers do. You gotta commit crimes. Like the cool people, you know? Alright, so I think I like to give I think I'm giving pretty good advice for my first time. Don't you think? I'm getting pretty good advice, right? I'm dialing you. I will totally not give you bad advice. But yeah, commit more tax evasion. It makes you different. It makes you not like other people. I don't believe in taxes. Exactly. You shouldn't believe in taxes. Taxes are a concept created by society. Technically, if you don't pay them, nothing will happen because taxes are something that were created by people. They're not normal nature laws, you know? So technically, you don't have to do them. Anyway, have fun in jail for me. Hi. Next one. Oops. I just deleted my phone. Anyway. Help, Yoki! Is it possible to get out of depression without getting any help? I have no one to exactly to ask for help, but I'm not able to take therapies either. Please help, Yoki. I could say something to this tomorrow, but I think I'd get banned off of YouTube. I don't think YouTube would be too kind to me if I said that. This is 2 seconds in, we're already getting really dark. How do I answer this question in a constructive way? So, I have a video for you on how to exactly make crack cocaine. Would you like it? Cause it's like a step-by-step instruction on how to make crack cocaine. Like I have the video. If you'd like that, I can give that to you. I think it would solve a lot of your problems. I think that would solve a lot of your problems. Drugs, hard drugs. Got my spoon ready. Well, I feel like I should give actual advice to this. First and foremost, I feel like you should. Wow, I don't know. Oh my god, it just occurred to me. I'm not really sure why you're asking me. This is a difficult question to answer even for me. Wow, I want you to know that you asked a NEET how to become not depressed. That's really depressing, actually. You asked somebody who's never seen the light of day, who actively looks outside and is like, "What's that giant ball of fire in the sky?" for mental help. I'm sorry, but I think it's so over for you. I think it's really over for you. You want to know something? I actually do have some advice for you. Okay, when the going gets tough, and when you feel like it's all over, whenever you're faced with an inconvenience of life, because you know life gives you lemons, repeat after me, okay? Repeat after me. Say these funny little words. It is what it is. Did you get that? Did you get that? Do I need to say it again? 1 second. It is what it is. That won't have any terrible repercussions in the future, you bottling up your emotions. Nope. Those are words to live by, actually. Every single time you feel like you're at the end of your rope, just say, it is what it is, and move on, and you'll feel so much better. Alright. Okay. See it? Another patient saved. I am so good at my job. Look at me. Hi. Oh, wow, this is a long one. Hi, help Yoki. How do I cope with the impending death of my cat? A little bit of context. My cat is safe and healthy, but she's currently 18 years old. Can you believe that? She's not as active. And she doesn't get to the top of the shelves to sleep and doesn't help hunt wild birds anymore, but she's still alive and well. One day she won't be. Then the next day I'm not gonna see her anymore, and she won't purr to me when I get home or scratch the door in a certain place when her food bowl is empty or meow to me when I'm in the bathroom, and I'll miss those moments we shared for the past 18 years. The dread and sadness are taking roots and I don't know what to do. Love, cat. Holy shit, man. Oh my god. First and foremost, go check into a therapist office for me real quick. Wow. I think you have some attachment issues that you need to work on, first and foremost, or just anxiety in general, not even attachment issues, just anxiety in general. I'm kidding. Hold on, I think I have actual advice for this. This might sound really depressing, but I want you to remember that you are your cat's entire world. Like your cat's world revolves entirely around you. Okay? They love you, man. And I'm pretty sure they'll always love you, you know? So, in order to cope with the unstoppable, cruel marching of time, give your cat the best, you know, they could ever ask for. No matter what, they're always gonna love you, and they'll, even though your friend won't be there forever, just, you know, you can take comfort in the fact that you've given them like the best years of their life and the best that they could ever ask for. Their life was a happy one because of you. So, and you should make sure that it continues to be that way. Anyway, yeah, please go seek therapy, regardless. What a depressing one! Holy hell! It just got really sad. When I meant that this was a hotline, I didn't mean for this to be just like a depression hotline. I think we need a. And you know what? I should have expected this. I should have expected this. I'm supposed to be here to give you terrible advice. Like, what are you guys doing asking me how to deal with the cruel, unstoppable marching of time that will threaten to claim us all eventually? This isn't a depression hotline. But, okay, man, oof. Okay. Next one. Based off of the confession, you expected any better? No, I didn't. I didn't expect any better. I don't know what I was thinking. But listen, I thought I could at least try. You know? Alright, next one. Okay, this is the same one. Help Yoki. I have the quest on Phasmo to play with another investigator, but I have no friends, of course. Will you be able to help? Wow, that kind of sucks. Sucks to be a yokai Daltsu, doesn't it? I guess you'll fail that quest. It's tough being a yokai Daltsu now, is it? Anyway, wow, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? I guess you'll fail that quest then. Damn. Well, better luck next time, right? You'll get different quests at other times, right? Right? Wow, that really sucks. Anyway, next one. Help Yoki, my tentacle friends are getting clingy. What should I do? You see, I want you to prepare your ass. I want you to confirm that your insides are just one line from the anus to your mouth. If not, I feel like you'll have a bit of trouble there. I feel like you'll have a bit of trouble. I look forward to seeing you on in my homework folder. I look forward to it. Hope you have fun, buddy. There's nothing you could really do about this one. Just wait for the inevitable at this point. You can't really delay it. There's nothing you can do at this point, man. Poor Jude. I wonder if they're okay. They're probably already gone as we're talking about this. You wanna know something, actually, chat? I remember I was playing a game of cards with my parents. We were playing Cards Against Humanity, actually. We were playing Cards Against Humanity. And one of my parents got a card that said tentacle porn. Or no, it said tentacle hentai. It just said tentacle hentai. And do you understand how hard it is not to make any face of realization as your parent searches it up? Like, they're like, what is this? And they search it up. You understand, I had to sit at that table and I had to just be like... I had to pretend I didn't know anything as they searched it up. I had to pretend I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Oh wow, who would ever want to watch something like that? Wow. Oh wow, that's why. How did that get in there? Oh wow. Oh. Anyway, traumatizing memory. They never found out a thing. I think my poker face is just too good. I think I've mastered the art of a poker face. Anyway, when you're an anime girl online, you have to master the poker face. Otherwise, I think you'll get in a lot of trouble. Between people asking you if you know this anime, or if you know VTubers, or if you know like this niche thing, or if you know what hentai is, or hearing certain buzzwords, you know, you have to keep a straight face, otherwise it's all over. So I think I've perfected that art in a sense. Have you guys ever had any situations in which you had to like make a poker face as somebody was talking about something that you know way too much about, like more than you should be comfortable with about, like like that sort of situation? The word hentai running around in a game show. Oh my god, is it like just like a normal game show? Like, what was the context here? All the time. Nah, I just expose myself all the time. That's unfortunate. I hope your family and friends still think that you are a decent person. Probably not, but listen. But I don't remember anything. What do you mean you don't remember anything? Okay, hi. Next one. Hell, Yoki, I don't know why I'm like this, but I always want a hug from someone. I know I'll never get the hug, and at this point she probably finds me annoying. I want to change to be a better person. Do you have any advice that could help? Wow, it's tough being a yokai dachi, isn't it? It's kind of tough. So, you see, what you should do, is that you should pick a place, pick a quiet street, and wait until she's walking in the middle of the night. You have to just wait until she's just out doing errands in the middle of the night and she's walking. Preferably a moment in which she feels safe, but a little on edge because it's dark, you know? And then you have to sprint to her on all fours with foam coming out of your mouth, and a crazed look in your eyes. And she'll definitely want to hug you. You know, just act like a dog. Women love dogs all the time. You know how women hug dogs all the time, you know? Women love dogs. You should act like a dog. Preferably a pit bull. She'll definitely hug you after that. Yoki is trying to get her chat jailed, so I have to deal with less of them, you know? Natural selection at this point. But it sucks being a yokai dachi. It sucks. Maybe you'll never get that hug. Who knows? Who knows? It's tough being a yokai dachi. Next one. Yoki, how do I stop having so much sex? I never watch your streams since I'm too busy doing it. So how can I stop doing it so I finally have time to watch your streams? First and foremost, you have to stop lying on the internet, because if you were having so much sex, you wouldn't have written this moral to me. Number 2, go outside, I think. Your anime girl body pillows don't count, you know. Your fleshlight doesn't count either. Stealing your sister's underwear doesn't count either. Anyway. So, that's another one answered. It's okay. It's okay, Maronon. I know who you really are. It's okay. I've seen your type. Life's hard for a yokai, that's it. True. True, I've seen many a yokai dachi like this. I know how to handle them. It's okay. They just have to come to the realization that they will be forever unlovable. It's okay. Anyway, next one. Oh, next one. Help, Yoki. Okay, I think a girl might like me. She's asked me to go out with her to events 4 times now. We get along very well and have a shared interest in VTubers. Unfortunately, we don't hang out all the time. All that often, though we text almost daily. One difficulty is that I'm 7 years older than her. I know she's very shy and anxious in public places. When she asks me out, she sometimes adds that her roommate didn't want me to go with her. And yeah, I can't tell if she likes me or just wants a reliable escort. Sincerely, please stay away from school zones. Maronon, I think you should have clarified whether or not she was the age of consent. Maronon, now, it's 7 years. Assuming she's like 18, right? I'm gonna assume she's 18 because I don't really have anything else to go off of. And we're just gonna pray that the Maronon how do I word this? We're going to pray that Maronon drives slow in school zones just to be respectful of the law. Okay? I'm gonna word it like that. Hi. So, assuming she's 18, you're gonna be 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You're gonna be 25. Maybe she's 20 and he's 27. We gotta hope, guys. Oh my god. Okay, well, it's legal. It's legal. It's definitely legal. If she's 20 and you're 27. How do I put this? How do I answer this question? Okay, Maronon. Let me reread this. Oh, oops. Wait. Oopsies, it's the wrong one. I think I accidentally, like, misplaced it. Yeah, I accidentally switched it. Okay, there we go. I fixed it now. Oh, yeah. if she has to add that her roommate doesn't like you, she probably also doesn't like you. If she has to add that her roommate doesn't like you, she probably also doesn't want to like you. She also probably doesn't like you, and she wants she probably wants to use her roommate as a scapegoat. Praying for you. I don't know. You'll find the lady. You'll find the lady. Preferably not 7 years apart from you. The rule is divide by 2 and add 7. That makes 20 the minimum for a 25-year-old. That's also bordering. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I guess it's legal. I'm not sure how morally correct it is. That's my thing. That's my thing. I'm not sure how morally right it is. I have seen couples that are 10 years apart, legally. But it's just, you know, if it was a case like a 30-year-old and a 40-year-old, I guess it would be a little more fine, only because maturity is definitely something that's no longer an issue. Maturity is something that's no longer an issue here. So if the older you get, the less an age gap matters with somebody who's older than you, you know? The same rule for a 40-year-old gives 27 years minimum. Yeah, it's just Maranon, you can find somebody better. I bet you can find somebody better, preferably somebody that doesn't like VTubers, because at least you know they're sane, they're mentally stable. So, we will wish Maranon luck. Next one. Hi. Help, Yoki. I'm unsure as how I should improve on my art, and I've gotten lots of opportunities from different people, and I have all the resources available, but no matter how hard I work, I can't seem to see any positive changes. I also have a hard time valuing myself as an artist because of the vast amount of people with more experience than me, which is to be expected since they have more experience. I wanted to know if you had any advice as to how you could fix that, or at the very least come up with some ways to be nicer to myself when it comes to my art. Okay. Fun little experiment. Stop comparing yourself to other people, and start comparing yourself to past you. Trust me, it's so much more fun that way. It will be so much more fun that way. Take an art piece that you've done a month ago and put it side by side with an art piece that you did, like, recently. And I assure you, you will see a change. You probably don't see a change because art styles progress very slowly. Alright, you probably only don't see anything because, like, think of it like this. If you look at the sun in the sky for an extended period of time, it doesn't really look like it's moving, you know? But if you take a picture of the sun, then wait about an hour and take another picture of the sun and compare it to each other, then you'll see that it's changed quite significantly, you know? So it doesn't look like it's changing because you've been staring at it for so long, and it looks stationary because of how slow it's going. But if you compared yourself to past you, then I feel like you'll be a lot happier. Oh, sorry. Bad advice. You suck. You're bad art. I'm kidding. Yeah, so in this case, you do something called kidnapping. You will go to an artist's house that you like, and you will kidnap them, okay? You'll kidnap them and lock them in your basement. You can only call your family if you draw 5 art pieces by the end of the week for me. And then you will post all those art pieces as if they were your own. Wink. Good idea? Good idea? Yeah. Me giving good advice? No, I've never done that in my entire life. Also, I fucked up. I don't remember where I left off. Okay, there we go. Sincerely, your favorite fruit, Hi Mango. Okay. Oh, we don't have a lot. Okay. I'll go Maro hunting in a second. Okay. Help Yoki. I faked just a tiny bit of interest in K-drama shows to get closer to the girl. At first it was fine because I actually kind of enjoyed watching some. Problem is I'm slowly realizing that this is her only personality trait. The only way you can describe her is that girl on floor X addicted to K-drama. Doesn't like going out, movies or natures. I'm stuck here. What do I do? I feel like I'm stuck here. I don't know what to do. So Maronon, you just have to recognize the fact that you have landed an autistic girl. There's nothing you can do about that. You will always come second compared to her K-drama. And you're stuck. You're stuck. There's nothing else you can do. Her hyperfixation will be her entire personality trait. There's nothing more to that. You gotta fake it till you make it. But ironically enough, the people with a singular personality trait usually they land the best bed life, if you know what I mean. So just keep faking it until you make it. You'll get it. You'll get there. You'll get there. Proud of you. What a hard-working soldier. Can we get a salute for this man, everybody? The socks of hers aren't the only thing that grip. It's true. It's true. You know, my philosophy used to be don't stick your dick in crazy. However, in some situations, you're saying she's crazy. I'm saying that there's definitely something mentally wrong with her. So, crazy, essentially. Hi. Anyway. I ain't that desperate. You know, some people are. Some people are. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. The grind never stops. Next one. Hi. Help Yoki. I really enjoy complimenting people, and it usually makes social interactions go more smoothly. However, I'm awful accepting them in return. Recently, I've made some achievements, and people started to notice and compliment me, but it's so awkward because I never feel like I deserve it and try to change the subject off of me ASAP. Any thoughts on how to accept these while remaining humble? I don't think I can pull off your level of charming smug. Thanks for your time. First and foremost, you gotta go to therapy for your self-image. I think there's a lot of repressed trauma here from compliments that you might not notice. So yeah, go talk to that with go talk about that to a professional for me real quick. Alright. It's really funny though. Anyway, Maronon, you gotta take it like a champ. Think of it like I'm trying to make an analogy, but I can't really think of one. I can't really think of one. You know what? Just repeat after me. Just say thank you. Just say thank you. Say 2 words. Thank you. Or even better, 2 words. I know. Do what I do. You just have to have the charisma of a god, and that's me. I have the charisma of a god. See, if anybody complimented me, I'd just be like, I know. People tell me I'm hot all the time. Listen, you just gotta be like, I know. Eventually, they'll stop listen. If you act like a pretentious bitch, then people will stop complimenting you. And then your entire problem is averted. See? See? God, I'm so smart. Hold on, 1 second. It's getting hot in here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get a... I'm not wearing a bra. 1 second. I may strip on stream, but we're not cozy enough yet for me to be braless on stream. We're not that close yet. Ah, shit. Anyway, no longer sweaty. All right, so this is all the ones that I've pre-saved. Let's go take a quick look at the morrows now. Genius? I am a genius. How'd you tell? How could you tell? How did you know? Oh, there's a bunch of them now. Oh no. All right. Let me just go enter here. I need to pee. Okay. Alright. Help, Yoki. I've had my heart broken time and time again and it just won't seem to heal. What's your advice? My advice is break others' hearts. Alright, listen. You gotta fill the void in your heart with either being a player or alcohol. Either one works, actually. You know what? You gotta fill the void. You gotta fill the void with something that will totally not be detrimental to your health and social relationships in the future. Okay? That will definitely work, 100%. Fill the void using alcohol. Do it. Go big or go home. Exactly. Oh, do me a favor. You do me a favor. I know something that always works every single time with people who feel sad. Drown your sorrows out using alcohol and then go grab your car keys for me. And just take a night ride with a bottle of alcohol. Trust me, you will feel so much better. What to get like there we go. Hell yeah! Couldn't have said it better myself. Exactly, when I'm depressed, I always drive drunk. I always drive intoxicated. As God intended. This was in the Bible, you know. Driving drunk, driving intoxicated, that was in the Bible. Not many people know about it that though, because it was a secret chapter. Ouch, 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 ouch. Hold on one sec. Ow, bitch. Son of a bitch. Are we fine? Am I fine now? Are we fine? I think I'm fine. Maybe. Yeah, I'm fine. Alright, anyway. Biblically accurate drunk driving. You know, Jesus did that. Jesus did drunk driving. Why can't you? Jesus drank and drive. Why can't you? God gives his drunkest soldiers the best drives of their life. Go do drunk driving. You should. Actually, a lot of these questions can be answered just by drunk driving. I'm like 90% sure. Like, girlfriend cheated on you, just drunk drive. You got lost at promotion at work, drunk drive. You failed to do your taxes on time, drunk drive. Listen, water into wine, don't mind if I do. He's right, you know. 1 second, I'm struggling with this one thing right now, just like, ow, bitch. Alright, okay, I'm good now. Okay, anyway, next. Next, oh my god, hi Sunset. Hi Sunset. I can, it's sad that I can tell which Maros are his now. Anyway. Help me, Yoki. I'm having this problem where every night I flood my house with baby gravy. I can't stop the unrelenting flow of dung water, and it's starting to become a real problem for me. Whenever my parents open the door, they're met with a lake of brogurt soaking into my carpet. I don't make enough money to be able to pay the steam cleaners every time my carpet is soaked in man nut. Yoki, what do I do? My flesh noodle might as well be a coconut jello fire hose, and I can't stop it. Help me, Yoki. Here's what you can do. You can go out and grab a rope. There's a funny little video teaching you how to tie a hangman's knot. Got any rafters in your house, by the way? I'll fix the problem for you. Yeah. That'll fix it. That'll do it. That 100%. See? Aren't we so good at solving problems in here? Modern Shakespeare. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure if Shakespeare was alive today, he would also write about dung water. God, I hate my fucking life. Okay. This can't possibly be worse than the dragon copy pasta. I don't think anything could be worse than the dragon copy pasta. Oh, God, I hate my life. The fact that I know which ones are U and L brings misery. Okay. This one. Help! My sister cheated on me with her boyfriend. What do I do? Cheat on your sister. Cheat on your sister with your brother. Go ahead. That'll work. How? Yep. That'll do it. Even better, you can sleep with her mom. Sleeping with people's moms is the ultimate power move. You should sleep with your sister's mom. That'll work. God. I don't think there's any hope for you guys anymore. I don't know how much longer I can go. I don't know how much more I can take. Why don't you riddle me this, chat? Riddle me this. How do I keep going if I'm running out of it is what it is? How do I keep going in life? If I'm running out of it is what it is how do I keep going? Alcohol. True. Drunk driving. How did I forget? How could I forget? Give me a second. Back to basics. I hope we get another confession stream on Sunday. I was only gonna do it once, but people liked it too much, and it's scary to me. That's keep it is what it is anyway until the is come back. That's counterproductive. I'm thinking. Ouch. Anyway, I think all of you are beyond hope. I think you all are beyond hope. I don't know. I look at the yokai dotties and I feel nothing but an intense feeling of disgust. You are beyond saving now. I tried to fix you, but I think I just made you worse. And I'll take responsibility for that. That was my fault. Chat reflects the streamer. You know what else? Chat reflects the own cause of their crippling porn addiction. You know, chat reflects how they are as a person, you know. Have you told your parents that you love them today? Have you talked to your parents? Have you told them that you love them today? Do me a favor and pause the stream and go call up your parents. I want you to look your mother in the eyes and say, "Thanks, Mom." My yokai looks at me with disgust. I see this as an absolute win. This is the problem right here. You see, chat. This is the issue we have. This is the problem we have together, chat. Bestie, I've made a horrible mistake not covered by Claire's money back guarantee. Oh, it's getting cold now. Now I don't have my sweater on, it's getting cold. Porn addiction. The only addiction I have is porn myself another glass of mugger beer. Porn addiction. The only addiction I have is pouring myself another beer to go on a late night drive and totally not kill a family of 5. That was a good joke though. I haven't heard from my parents since I told them I was watching your streams. Sorry, it was because I was so busy with your mother. She hadn't had time to talk to you, you know? As a family of 6, thank you very much. You know, I missed the toddler. He was so short that I could barely see him. I have this problem where I unknowingly subscribe to some channel called Inami Yoki channel. I can't seem to be able to unsubscribe to this channel. How you fix this? You don't. You don't. You kind of just suck it up, you know? You just pretend like it never happened and, you know, move on with your life. Thank you. You've unwittingly signed a contract, and your fate is sealed. I need a pee. I drank an entire Arizona iced tea as we were speaking, and I need to pee really bad. Go pee, damn it. No, I just want to complain about it. I want to complain about it. I don't actually want to go pee. I want to complain to you guys so that you guys feel unnerved and it gives me a reaction out of you. If it gives me a reaction out of you, it's funny, you know, because, you know, people will look at such a cute anime girl and they'll see her say, "Oh, I need to pee," and people will be like, "Oh my god, you can't just say that." You know, it's funny. It's funny. It gives me the reaction I want. You can't just tell me to go pee. That's not the point. Yoki is my favorite piss tuber. I'm the only piss tuber. The only true piss tuber. Actually, no. I've met stronger piss tubers. Never mind. Help, Yoki. I have mommy issues and I filled the void by watching VTubers. What do? Kill yourself. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't say that on stream, but I don't think there's any hope left for you. Once again, I placed the disclaimer, I'm not a licensed therapist. You should probably not listen to my advice. Strong advice, isn't it? I did that advice myself, you know. No wonder I'm a yokai. There it is. Your singular kill yourself for every stream. I've said it at least once a stream now. I think it can be like put into a compilation now. In Minecraft. Yeah, in Minecraft. Funnily enough, I'm going to school to be a therapist. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Am I good at this? Am I any good? Could I become a therapist? Considering how incredibly amazing I am at giving advice to people. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? I think I've been very good. I think I'm amazing at this. You should have yourself a great day, Yoki. Thank you. Ouch, I scratched my boob again. I scratched my boob again. Now it hurts. Isn't half therapy asking, and how does that make you feel? I mean, I'd hope not, but if not, I think I'm one of the most successful therapists out there. Listen, if you think about it, if you're like off-put about me telling you to kill yourself, just consider this Canadian healthcare, okay? See? I could become a licensed professional. Ouch. My arm hurts. My boob hurts. My everything hurts. Maturity might also be an issue. I'm one of the most mature people out there. Don't you know? I can drive while drinking. But see, I'm so mature. I've never been unmature in my entire life. Oh shit, immature. Oh, that was the word. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. English is hard. Oh, okay. Pouring a glass on you, Yoki. Cheers. Thank you. Conflict. Okay. But that is pretty. That's all the morals that were sent. I will post the moral link. I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. I will post the moral link for anybody else who wants to call into the Yoki hotline. Hi, where is oh, there's a new okay, well, there's another one. Help, Yoki! I was recently told to kill myself, but I don't know any good methods. Any insight? Oh, there's a bunch of ways. You could stick your tongue in a plug, suck a pipe of exhaust, make some toast in the tub, nail yourself to a cross, hold your breath till it's gone, drink a gallon of mace, be gay in Iran, let Oprah sit on your face, jump off of a bridge, skinny dip in a flood, skydive attached to a bridge, drink a Haitian guy's blood, break into the zoo, give a tiger a shove, eat a Phillips head screw, marry Courtney Love. Bo Burnham reference. For those that get the reference, I'm so proud of you. Yoki, how do you know so many methods? I've tried. I'm either just really bad at living or really bad at dying, and I'm not sure which one I'm more comfortable with. Anyway, watch Bo Burnham's inside. Oh wow. Okay, here's a long one. Okay. Help, Yoki. I just moved into a new place and it came already furnished, and so I thought that's pretty great. If I only knew what awaited me in that place. I started cleaning up the house and came across this jar, this godforsaken jar. Upon opening it, I started praying to God out there for help. Oh God, the smell, that unforgiving, ungodly smell. What I saw and smelled is something that's burned into my mind. This is something I wouldn't even wish upon my worst enemies. Yoki, please, how do I help? How do I solve this How do I solve this mess? I think this guy is referencing the confession stream in which that one guy that one guy had that junk jar filled with God knows what. He found the piss jar. Oh, sorry guys. I had to use the bathroom. Yeah, no, let me just open my piss jar. Imagine you go to a friend's house and their room just smells god awful, but you're just like, okay, whatever. And then you ask your friend, hey, I need to use the bathroom. And they're like, oh yeah, sure, dude, my piss jar is right there. Why does your piss jar smell so bad? I've neglected water for Arizona iced tea. That didn't make my need to piss any better. The streams are connected. I love when people do that. I love when people reference an older moral or something I've said. It's really funny. Piss trash can works better. Why do I hear it? Why do I hear it? I'm not sure why I can specifically hear the sound of somebody pissing into a metal hollow can, but somehow I can hear it. And I don't like that. I need you to stop. The queen of piss surely doesn't need a piss jar. You create piss. You are the alpha and omega of piss. You are piss. Can I talk about the Omegaverse? Can I talk about the Omegaverse? Omegaverse, also known as ABO, an abbreviation for Alpha, Beta, and Omega, is a subgenre of speculative erotic fiction, and originally a subgenre of erotic / fanfiction. Its premise is that a dominance hierarchy exists in humans, which are divided into dominant alphas, neutral betas, and submissive omegas. This hierarchy determines how people interact with one another in an erotical and sexual context. This Omegaverse has abstract premises for which it can be considered fantasy genre, according to the invention established by Todorov, but the high specification of its characteristic elements suggests that it could also be considered a literary genre in of itself. The main peculiarity is that the characters have two sexes, a main one, male or female, decided by their external sexual organs, and a secondary one that manifests during puberty, determined by their internal reproductive system. It's usually chosen from one of the following, each of which also corresponds to some distinctive character traits. Alpha, socially, and in some interpretations even biologically dominant, physically built, short-tempered, and a natural leader. Beta, depending on the story, they are regular human beings, or have a mix of alpha and omega traits, or have their own unique traits. Omega, submissive and gentle, calm, and a peacemaker. Omegaverse fiction typically focuses on wolf or other candid-like behavior in humans, especially as it pertains to sexual intercourse and sexuality, in which it's described as instinctual, responding to animalistic psychological stimuli. This includes running and heat cycles, pheromonal attraction between alphas and omegas, penises with knots used to knot or tie the partner to an alpha during copulation, an action known as knotting, scent marking, imprinting, breeding, mating rites, pack structures, and potentially permanent psychic bonds with a mate. Between alphas and betas, the only females can carry on a pregnancy, but male omegas have often envisioned being able to become pregnant via uterus connected to the rectum. And alphas can impregnate regardless of their main gender. To make penetration and impregnation easier, male omegas have often self-lubricating anus. Since the Omegaverse is a type of folksonomy, some of its aspects are included or excluded at the discretion of the story author. Sometimes betas are absent, or other intermediate designations such as deltas and gammas are added. The genre often features some other fantasy elements, such as the presence of werewolves or other fantastical creatures. Some works introduce a rigid caste system where alphas are depicted as the upper-class elites, while omegas are the bottom tier and face discrimination and oppression because of their physiology, creating an example of biological determinism. In darker stories, this results as non-consensual or dubiously consensual intercourses, forced pregnancies, omega kidnapping, and sexual slavery. Omegaverse works are most frequently focused on male-male couples composed of alpha and omega. Through heterosexual Omegaverse works have been produced, and by 2013, about 10% were labeled male-female. Some subvert genre tropes, telling stories about illicit relationships between alphas omegas who hide their smell using chemical pheromones so they're not a victim of biological prejudices, or dominant omegas and submissive alphas. Non-traditional couples are often featured in Japanese Omegaverse works. While the term ABO and Omegaverse can be used interchangeably, the first one refers only to the sexual dynamic, where the second one is preferred where the story is set in a new ideological world. Some prefer to avoid the use of the term ABO as its spelling resembles, something that's offensive. History. Professor Christiana Buss has described the Omegaverse as a seemingly perfect storm of tropes that have already existed in fandoms. For example, this 1967 episode Among Time of American television series Star Trek includes the concept of Ponfar, the Vulcan mating cycle wherein Vulcan males must mate or die. Ponfar became a popular plot concept for fan works in the Star Trek fandom, particularly fanfiction focused on Kirk-Spock pairing. The concept of mating and heat cycles among humans was subsequently adopted by other fandoms and later became a staple of the Omegaverse song genre. Ursula K. Le Guin also wrote in her 1969 novel The Left Hand of Darkness about extraterrestrial androgynous world with hermaphroditic characters and mating cycles named Kemer. The origin of the Omegaverse is typically attributed to the fandom surrounding American television series Supernatural as a fusion between werewolves and male pregnancy subgenre of erotic fanfiction. Another source of inspiration could have been the science fiction drama Dark Angel, where supernatural actor Jensen Ackles plays a soldier with feline DNA, and the female characters go into heat. The first works recognized as ABO were published in mid-2010. That year in May, a writing prompt was shared on LiveJournal community dedicated to Supernatural, mentioning alpha males having knots on their penises and bitch males without the knots. Why the fuck did they say bitch males? Inspiring user to Dirty Stock to write, I ain't no lady, but you'd be a tramp. A real person fiction work focused on actors Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles as an alpha and omega, which was published July 24th. Despite not using the term omega, the story created many characteristics later associated with the Omegaverse genre. Over the next few months, another anonymous author shared similar stories until on November 9th, a new writing prompt mentioned Alpha, Beta, and Omega men for the first time, spurring the creation of 3 works. By June 2011, the term Omegaverse and its dynamics have become commonplace. The following month, the first Fem/Omega work was published, and the use of the tropes outside the supernatural fandom was recorded. The genre subsequently expanded in popularity to other fan communities. First of those focused around Sherlock and the X-Men First Class, when it quickly reached other fandoms like those of the television series Hannibal, Teen Wolf, Glee, Doctor Who, and movie The Avengers. A Chinese translation of an ABO Sherlock fanfic posted on the website Sui Yanzi around October 2011 introduced Omegaverse to Chinese/fan articles, from which it spread to Danmei original novels. In 2012, the notion of fated mates was introduced. In 2014, Omegaverse gained a strong traction in Japan, acquiring market value with the publication of the first ABO manga in 2015. In 2016, the discrimination and power dynamics between alpha, betas, and omegas began to be outlined, and the idea of a mark or bite that chemically and biologically links couples together was created. While in 2018, the concept of the inner wolf, an animal instinct guiding alphas and omegas arose. Through her work, Kannaku Alpha Enigma, manga artist Shinshi Nakai subsequently tried to add the Enigma, a new type of character who can mutate their secondary gender, but the novelty was resisted by the Omegaverse fans and had no impact or continuity. Reception and analysis. Omegaverse has become both extremely popular and controversial in fandom circles. Some condemn it as revolting and sick, affirming that it reinforces patriarchal values, and bad cultures, subjecting it to its roots in bestiality fiction and power imbalances between genders. Conversely, others appreciate how it deconstructs bodies and gender roles, offering submissions and social commentary on queer identity and oppression. Academic opinions are equally divided between those who believe Omegaverse shows a new type of gender essentialism combined with homophobic and heteronormative elements, and those see it as a space to give different readings. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Oh, there's okay, hold on. Oh wait, is that it? Is the last one Impact? The Omegaverse exploded in popularity in 2017, quickly becoming a frequent subject of fanfiction writers. As July 2018, over 39,000 Omegaverse fan works have been published on the fanfiction website Archive of Our Own, also known as AO3, and over 70,000 of 2020. In addition to these derivative works, Omegaverse has emerged as its own genre of original and commercial erotic fanfiction. Roughly 200 Omegaverse novels were published on Amazon from January to June 2020. It has also become a subgenre of both commercial and non-commercial yaoi, manga featuring male-male couples. Given the positive reception in Japan, South Korea started its own production of Omegaverse manhwa, as well as China, although the censorship applied to the latter country has limited the genre popularity. Beginning in 2017, the Dom sub-universe subgenres gained popularity, particularly in yaoi works in Japan. It used BDSM elements, positing dominant and submissive as secondary genders. It draws inspirations from Omegaverse in its depiction of the caste systems. In the Cakeverse, a small part of the human population is divided into forks who have no sense of taste, and cakes, people with a particular flavor that makes them irresistible to forks. One second. Okay, there we go. All right, yep, and there's just a bunch of sources. Oh, one second. There you go. Can you say apple bottom jeans, please? I said it. Cakeverse? I don't know what that is, actually. Omegaverse is being held back from its full potential. It is. I feel like we should branch out. But Cakeverse is a start. I mean, it might be weird. It might be weird, but listen. Also, I'll be right back. Just give me like 2 seconds. Hey, I returned. All right, so that is the official Wikipedia article for the Omegaverse. How do you guys feel now? How do you feel? Do you know what happened September 18th, 1945? Not a clue. Not a clue. Oh, what? What? Okay, so we have started getting the Omegaverse Maros. Help, Yoki. I've been taking it in the bussy for months trying to get Mpreg, but it isn't working. What am I doing wrong? You're not being submissive enough. That's the problem. You're not being the Omega that your alpha needs you to be. You know? Honestly, I'm just impressed at how you managed to keep yourself somewhat composed reading all of that aloud. I have lots of experience in that subject, you know? I have read worse aloud. I've read worse to people aloud without showing much emotion. It keeps me from bursting into laughter every 5 seconds. Anyway, how do you feel about the Omegaverse now? How do you feel? To those that haven't known what the Omegaverse was before me telling them, how do you feel now? Do you want cookies? I want a cookie. Yeah. There sounds like mediocre porn. No, trust me. You gotta trust. You just gotta trust the process, okay? this is knowledge I didn't want. Well, it's knowledge that you now have. I'm sorry to all my friends that have come to watch me, that are like now watching me explain the Omegaverse on stream. Need a pee. Okay. This will be hard to erase from my mind. You should give it a try someday. Manhwa. Maybe we can do an Omegaverse manhwa reading stream. It'll be hard to bypass YouTube in general. Play Russian roulette with all the chambers loaded. No, you can say it. You can say it. Trust me. I won't. Well, YouTube might, but you can tell me to kill myself. It's okay. It wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, we should do a manhwa reading stream together. What do you think, chat? What do you think? We should read manhwa together, and I'll just explain to you as we go. Omegaverse manhwa. Maybe I should read a fanfic. Omegaverse. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Bakugo Katsuki Todoroki Shoto. Surprise ship relationship. And then they're just giving the tags. Omegaverse, sort of modern Omegaverse. Shoto and Deku besties are Bakugo and Dabi. Omega Bakugo Katsuki, Omega Midoriya Izuku, Alpha Beta, Omega Dynamics, Alpha Todoroki Shoto, Mpreg, tiny hints on second main ship, multiple POV, Simp Soda, Dabi Todoroki is bad at feelings, Dabi is a mess but deserves so much love, and here I am, slow burn, I'm sorry, angst, heavy angst, I'm not responsible for tears, mention of PTSD. And my dog is here to witness all of this. Hi dog. Do you also want me to explain the Omegaverse to you? Would you also like me to explain the Omegaverse to you? Oh, we have to get up. I'm sorry. I can't have you in the room while I'm explaining these things. Also, why do you only come in here when I'm streaming? Off you go. We'll have a long discussion about where babies come from later. You gotta have the talk with them at some point. Like, they're like your children, you know? At some point you gotta sit them down. You can't just keep lying to them forever. I always told them that storks are where children come from, but you know, I think they're about ready to find out the truth. And that Santa isn't real. I know. I had a mental breakdown in the middle of a cafeteria once my parents told me that Santa wasn't real. It's okay. Actually, it wasn't even my parents that told me. I found out through a third party because they were having a conversation about Christmas, and somebody brought up the fact that Santa wasn't real, and I'm like, he's not! And then I proceeded to have a mental breakdown in the middle of a cafeteria. Oh yeah. Start with the Santa isn't real factor before telling where babies come from. I feel like that's a proper approach to that. I feel like that's a proper approach. How old were you? I was in my teens, I think. I was in my teens. I was a very emotional person. Just nobody told me otherwise. I just kept believing it. So I was definitely old enough to know that Santa wasn't real, but I like the idea of just a jolly old man coming into my house and leaving me gifts and eating my food and leaving. It made my day. My condolences, it's okay. At some point I learned to cope. I'm still kind of upset about this. Ah, yes, nothing like an old man dropping into kids' houses and leaving presents. Actually, when we describe it like that, Santa doesn't seem like that good of a person, but... Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, let's see. If we got any more morrows... Do we? Help, Yoki. What should I do if I've been standing in front of the fridge for hours trying to decide what to eat, only to finally realize I'm not even hungry and now I can't stop crying? You go to your psychologist and get an autism or ADHD evaluation because you're just like me, for real. Someone in chat was asking for the moral link. Oh, I completely forgot to send it. Whoopsies. Are you going to be alright for another stream? Definitely. I've never streamed this early, so I'm not surprised that, like, not like the regulars are early, like, all here, because this is probably the earliest I've streamed in a while. So, yeah. It's okay! It's okay, we have a sleepover stream later. Give me a second. I'll be fine. I'll live. I'll live. Where? Oh, where is the link? Where's the link? Okay, I found it. Hi. How many people? Where is the tab link? Are you gonna research more about the Omegaverse? Why do I need to research? I already know about the Omegaverse. I already know about the Omegaverse. I'm just explaining to you. Oh, there you go. Alright, you can send me a moral there. Hi. I will answer more of your burning questions. Though I might not put them on stream. I might just read them. Because I am lazy. And while you're sending me morals, I'm going to go pee. Okay? Is that okay? Because I really need a pee right now. Hi, let me... See, that rhymes. Needs to pee. I'll BRB. Doesn't that rhyme? Aren't I just like a literary genius? Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back to... Give me a second. Okay. We're all good, and we have a co-host now, my dog. Hey, baby. You want to say anything to the people? You want to say anything to the people? Okay, very good. Thank you for your input. Hi. Oh, oopsies. Ah! I peed. Where's my baby sensory color videos? You'll be fine without them. My dog wants attention. I'm sorry, chat. We might have to cut this stream short. She's looking at me with the puppy dog eyes. Hey, baby. My dog is very cute. Alright. How am I supposed to work a night job if I sleep all night? You don't. You don't work it off. You just stay home and you become a NEET. Live off of money from your parents. Anyway, okay. Time to answer more questions. I'll throw this away. Okay. Yoki, help! My e-girlfriend revealed to me she's actually a guy. I feel very happy spending time with them, but I'm not sure how to feel about it. Am I bi? Just become gay. That's it. Just be gay. That's it. You can do it. I believe in you. 1 second. Okay. You just listen. If you feel happy around them and you feel like you still love them, even though they're a guy, you're gay now. Congratulations on coming out. I knew you could do it. What's your advice on managing time in general? You don't. You don't. Test. Hi, I got your moral. I've been watching this Yokai VTuber named Inami Yoki and I can't stop. Help, you can't stop. That's you just can't. Hi, it's me. I'm Inami Yoki. Keep watching me. What's the Krabby Patty secret formula? The Krabby Patty secret formula was the friends we made along the way. It's probably also just SpongeBob. Or crack cocaine. It could be that too. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, they used to put it in Coca-Cola, so like who's stopping them from putting it in Krabby Patties? How to clean a room? It's very messy. First, you have to go outside and feel the sun on your skin. You have to think to yourself, life's not all that bad. You know, I may have had a few bad bumps, but life is worth living. And then anyway, Yoki, help! I just walked into a huge police operation with dozens of officers. How should I proceed for best loot with the least damage? It seems you've gotten yourself into a stealth mission, sonny boy. So what you're going to do... You're going to reach for the cop's gun. Anyway, next one. How can I, as a big brother, tell my little sister that becoming a VTuber content creator is not easy considering she's married and has a full-time job? I really hope it's just a phase, but what should I do? You should start a VTuber company and employ your sister in it. That's how you can be the best big brother, and you just fund it. You fund your little sister's VTuber addiction, even though she has a husband. Good luck. Good luck. I will be seeing you on the VTuber drama channels within a week. There was actually a video a few weeks ago that went viral of some drunk lady reaching for a cop's gun and getting body slammed. Really? I have a video of like, like this one dude doing like a vocalization of a piano song, and I don't think I can describe this. It's like the cop's gun calling for me as he pulls me over for drunk driving. La da 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 la da 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 la da 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 la da da. It's really funny when you fucking watch it. There was also like a version of the same fucking video of like my car keys calling for me after 10 beers or something like that. They're beckoning you. You should reach for them. Sasuga Yoki-sama. I'm always right, Inocha. I'm always right. You just have to be okay with that. You may not like it, but I'm always right. Alright, chat. Now what unhinged thing should we do? Now that we've successfully finished our morals. What do you think we should do now? Nothing wrong with a little bit of drinking and driving. So true. So true. Let's see chat. I got something to eat. Did I miss my moral? Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I got like 6 new ones. Oh wait, no, never mind. No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm a lie. Whoopsies. So let's see if we can find a fanfic to read. Did you guys ever read the Hatfic? Have you ever heard of the Hatfic? Do I want to know? Hi. Everybody who has a weak stomach, please turn off the stream now. We gotta read as fast as we can, because Trevor might join. So we gotta read. Hey Dan, can we get a hamster? I've always wanted one, but my roommate never thought we would look after it. Phil, we already talked about this. You wouldn't look after it properly. You can hardly look after yourself, he retorted. It wasn't really in an angry way, but I never took into account that I was older with him and lived by myself before getting him, so a hamster wouldn't be that bad. I decided not to argue. Dan was stubborn and wouldn't change his mind. I was going into town later anyway, so I needed to get changed. I put on my pair of usual skinny jeans and a top on. I finished getting a few pieces of food, and Dan and I needed, and was heading back to get the bus as I walked past a pet shop. I couldn't resist walking in. I saw a cage with a small fluffy black and white hamster in the corner. I looked at the price, €10. It was too small and too cute to say no to, so I bought it and the cage. I walked out as my bus arrived and I paid my fare and hopped on. I couldn't stop smiling that the hamster was one of the best things I've ever done, or so that's what I thought. I got home and shouted to Dan, Dan, come see what I bought. He bounced through the hallway of the front door. What's up? I raised the cage with the furry ball curled up in the corner again. The expression on his face changed from a sweet and innocent smile to a sick and twisted one with an evil glint in his eye. I love it. I was completely wrong about saying no to getting one. He sounded genuine, but there was something about the way he said it that made me feel uneasy. So what's it called? Dan asked. Can we call him Striker, please? I've always loved that name. I don't really know why. Sure, his reply was cold and harsh. What was wrong with him? I shrugged it off and went to my room. It was only 9 p.m., but I was tired and felt a bit ill. I pulled on my PJ bottoms and slipped into bed. I woke up during the night. My body was freezing cold and I was unable to move. I opened my eyes and they were wide with shock. I looked down and I was naked with ropes tying me to a chair. And in the corner was a sinister-looking Dan that was also naked. Morning, Sleeping Beauty. I was wondering how cold the room had to be for you to wake up. His voice sounded so fluffy and innocent, but the words coming out weren't. He was only wearing a fluffy brown hat. He pulled it off to reveal a small black creature sitting in it. Striker. What the fuck was he doing? I don't normally swear, but the situation was so confusing and I was terrified. What was Dan going to do to me? Dan, what are you doing? Why am I tied off? Why? I stopped when he moved towards me. His expression changed from being happy, like when I woke up, to murderous. Don't be scared, Phil. We're gonna have some fun with Striker. He cackled menacingly and showed off his erect member, making mine start to rise. He put the hat down, Striker still sitting in it, and then faced with his length the perfect height to aim into it. Dan, what are you doing? Please stop. He stormed over and gave me a rough kiss. Everything will be okay, I promise. Dan grabbed a gag from behind me and put it over my mouth. He walked back over to the hat and began to stroke, looking over at me as he did so. A short time has passed as his seed exploded into the hat, but it didn't stop there. He kept on going until the hat was... Fuck! We weren't doing anything. You can go back to whatever you're doing, Trevor. Yeah, we weren't doing anything. I wasn't talking about anything. You can go back to whatever you're doing. It's fine. Yeah, we were just having a little Yoki Ta bonding time, right? Ta, we were bonding together, right? we were bonding, right, Ta? We were Trevor, don't you have stuff to do, Trevor? Trevor, go do your stuff. Go, Trevor, go do your stuff. I mean, you wouldn't want to bond with your manager, right, Yoki? Nah, Trevor is for basement only, you know. Anyway, chat, we have more bonding to do, so sit back down. He kept on going until the hat was filled up to the top. The white liquid was nearly spilling over the top, and my poor hamster was barely able to breathe. It was doing the doggy paddle just to survive, and all I could do was sit and watch. Dan grabbed the hamster's head and pushed it down into his own sperm. After 5 minutes of his 6 games, he pulled it back up dead. He snapped the hamster's head off, the neck bones shattering, and making me mumble what was supposed to be a scream. Tears flowed down my face, and he squeezed the blood of Striker into the hat and looked over at me. He was sick and twisted, but also kind of sexy. He picked up the hat and moved... Trevor is calling me. Hi, Trevor. What do you mean what I'm doing? What do you mean stop? What do you mean stop? I'm bonding. I'm bonding with my chat. Anyway. He picked up the hat and moved towards me, and with one hand undid the gag. Open wide, he said in a sarcastic tone, and I did it as I was told. I didn't know what else he was hiding from me. He began to pour the sperm and hamster blood mixture into my mouth, only for me to realize he had put poor Striker back in there, head and body. The fluid tasted disgusting, partly because it had gone cold, but also because I knew it was my hamster's blood I was drinking. I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Anyway, TLDR, after that he shoves the hamster's head up his ass and then puts his his sausage in there too. Yep. And then okay. Let's go to bed, Dan said, pulling me up as he said so. I leaned in for the kiss, and so did he. We walked down to the room, and we got in. He pushed me onto the bed. I thought he was gonna want more, but he was so caring, and he just spooned me until we fell asleep. I woke up to find Dan with the hamster's body and head in his mouth, chewing violently, bones snapping and crunching under his teeth. He had blood dripping from his chin, and he crawled over to me, and I licked it off for him, and he grinned as though he grinned as though I read his thoughts, and he finished eating. And every month we buy a hamster. This reminds me of my childhood. Why the fuck does this remind you of your childhood? Why does this remind you of your childhood? Maybe I should end this stream. Oh, but it's already over. You can't do anything anymore. Me and who? What do you mean, me and who? You're what? Okay, you know what? I can't really say that I didn't expect this. I knew you guys were kind of weird. But yeah, how do you feel, chat? How do you feel? Maybe this VOD we just don't upload. Oh, but what happened to, like, we want the VOD, Yoki? We want the VOD. What happened to that? What happened to that? Suddenly you've changed your mind about wanting the VODs, huh? Suddenly? We've all changed our mind, like, oh, Yoki, I will keep the VOD up, Yoki. No, we've changed our mind now, haven't we, chat? Hmm? This VOD we don't need. Oh, it's this VOD now. It's this VOD. You think you can pick and choose now, huh? You think you can pick and choose now, huh? Since when was it ever your decision, huh? It's okay, Tom. Anyway, I'm not normal when I'm tired. We'll pick this back up in the second stream. So this is where we're gonna leave off. I'm not going to nuke the VOD. I'm going to nuke Yoki. Suddenly I feel as if there's a large radioactive object flying at speeds I couldn't possibly comprehend towards my house. Anyway. Alright, let's see, Yoki, everybody. Let's how do you feel? How do you feel? Do you think this was a good stream? Yeah, let's do it again sometime. Same time, same place? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Can't believe this stream ended with me reading the hatfic. That's one for the books. Now everybody knows the terror of the hatfic. Now every single time I say the word hatfic, all of you will have a trauma response collectively. I love that. Anyway, more ammo. Bye-bye!